What is up, guys? It's September 17th, 2025. Had FOMC today. I'm on the futures account. I'm up by a point. Trading options. I fumbled a bag here in the Discord, So a couple of trades I took right off the bat, I kind of rushed into it. I took this short here, and I almost put my stop up here, but I was like, no, I'm going to use today's price action. So I took this short, exited pretty early before I got stopped out, and then at one point, this bar was a big bull bar, and when it was a big bull bar, I put my limit order at the 50% mark. However, and by the time it closed, it filled me, and then I got stopped out. I didn't react fast enough to exit on this bar. Sat through some frustration because the swing was right here, and then it went to my target to the short side. Nonetheless, waited for the next setup, and I put my thing right here, the fibs right there. I didn't get filled by one tick, so I shorted this bar when it closed. And as you can see, it eventually did it would have filled me on this bar, but shorted this bar. And then I saw this next setup here. Bulls buy up here, the buy bar down here. And then I added to my position on this bar right here. So I'm in two positions, two different setups, but still going down. I ended up exiting right here. I'm trying to go for more than 1.5 R when I can. So yeah, took 3 trades, ended up winning. I won profit-wise, I'm up, but points-wise, I'm up by 1 point. Because profits-wise, I was in 2 contracts, but points-wise, I caught the same amount of points. And then I took a trade on the options account, which I really fumbled. I'm a little bit upset with myself, but then again, I'm not really down anything. I'm down $75. This was yesterday's high. I saw this bar rally and I shorted this bar. Then I wanted to add on the pullback. Market sold off. I shorted around the EMA while this bar was moving. And then I put my fibs like this. And look, it went way past my target. But when I saw this bar, I kind of froze because the profits ran up. And I was looking for like a gap close here, thinking we'd have enough energy. And then I got trapped into a losing position right here. Kind of sucks, about trading 0 DTs is I actually, price-wise, I shorted here, so I got out right here for break even, but the contract got crushed. So small loss, but it is what it is. Keep moving forward. The system's working. Something about this price action here. Yesterday I was talking about buying below the first trend line break, and it starts to rally. I was just looking at the charts before I started this breakdown. Look, here's that first trend line break in that rally. This is the type of thing I was looking for yesterday. It happened today. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one. No, here we go. Trend line break. 1, 2, because the spike starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars without a low being taken out. Today's bar takes out the prior 1, 2, 3 lows and then has a big rally. So that's what we can see right here is that fractal price action, first trend line break, and a good trend is usually a sell. So here we have a lot of bars in a row. First trend line break is here, and you could scalp to the bottom on 17. So price action is fractal. Weekly chart, bull bar. We have Thursday and Friday left, 2 more days to go. So we'll see how this week closes. If bulls get followed through from last week, a doji, or it turns into a bear bar. Where's bar 1? Bar 1 is here. So we opened up at yesterday's close, no gap. Bar 1 rallies, then sells off. Bar 2. Bear bar. It's an inside bar, right? Yeah, it's an inside bar. It breaks out bar 3, and then it rallies back. I'm gonna turn that off actually. And then so breaks out bar 3, and then we rally back bar 4. Bar 5 starts to rally to yesterday's swing high, and then sells off. So there's more sellers. It's a trading range behavior. Just divide this by 2. So we just put it like that. Sellers that it's kind of, hold on, that's sloppy. We'll just do it the right way. Okay, so I'm not looking at this as a trade, just dividing the trading range up. Look, sellers at highs, buyers at lows. It's a trading range price action. Then we see bar 5, nice rally, but really bad close, and then it sells off bar 6, and that creates a gap. Bar 6 gets followed through with 7 and 8, and now I'm looking to get short again. 3 bars in a row with a failed bar here, so bulls are now trapped. They're buying more lower here. They get out a break even around the 18 high or the 20 3, 22 high. We have a leg 1, pullback, leg 2, deep, pullback, leg 3. And there's enough momentum down for this bar to get its own 2 to 3 legs. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. And that's why I exited here, because these 3 bars look good. It looked climactic. And then, you know, FOMC was happening soon. 3 bars in a row, 2 bear gaps between 6, 7, and 8. Should have to get second leg down, and it does. Bar 9, inside bar, and you can see we were going. So we had an inside bar up here, broke out, reversed. Inside bar here, broke out and reversed. Then we go sideways into the EMA. Bulls get 3 legs up. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, right into resistance. Bar 22, it rallied and then sold off. Bad close. 3 bars in a row, but it's a late leg. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Ends up being a wedge top with some bearish momentum, and then the bears get the breakout 23 and 24. Bulls buy up here, and now they're trapped. They get out a break even on 26. So they buy here, buy more down here. Break even price is right around here. That's where I added to my winning position. And then it sells off. Problem with this is it was really sideways price action. I think the market was waiting for Powell to speak. Another 3 to 4 bars in a row. 31, 32, 33, 34. 35 is not a, it doesn't close bullish, doesn't close bearish. So it's like the minimum. Went 1 tick below, 4 or 5 bars in a row. 36 becomes the first pullback for this price structure alone. But we have to be cognizant. We are definitely trading into a third leg. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. Which is why I was more willing to scalp out, because this is a third leg within a third leg. So, but just from this price structure alone, trying to get a small second leg down, ends up getting 2 bars in a row. And this 39 was once a bear bar. So leg 1, pullback, 2, pullback, leg 3, then we go sideways. There's a gap here. It's a small gap, but 36 and 37, they're the nicest looking bear bars out of this whole thing, apart from 6 and 7. So that's and you know, 24 does look kind of nice, but nice 2 bear bars in a row. It's a late leg. That's an indication that could be climactic. Then we go sideways. Look at 41. I want to say that's an inside bar and a late leg. It is. See, we've been talking about this all week, and I'm gonna keep bringing them up. Inside bar and a late leg, it got a good reversal for 2 to 3 legs up. Leg 1, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. The reason I took this short, I know it was FOMC, but I trade price action, not the news, is because it was a double top on the weekly time frame or daily time, the higher time frame chart, whichever one. It was a trading. We're in a trading range, and I thought this was a double top in a trading range, so I shorted this bar. Was in profit straight away. I wanted to add to my position on a second leg, because that's the dynamic for second leg. It's the first set of traders are traders who front run the breakout. So that was me today. I usually don't do that, but I was trading options, so I was a little more loose with it. Futures, I'm very strict, but options I do like to try and sneak in. I like to buy or sell contract or buy contracts when they're crushed. So all the puts were crushed on this bar. So I was like, let me see if I can sneak one in. But the type of traders are front running traders who want to see if the breakout's going to work, so they start a small position. Second type of traders are trap traders, so bulls who bought the high of 55 and then sell off. They're trapped, so they're going to buy more lower. Look, they get out at break even here. And the third set of traders, which is generally the category I fall into, are traders looking to press their position. Bears that short here, see a pullback, and they want to short more to add to their winning position, and they get 3 legs lower. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. Man, just talking about it makes me feel kind of dumb that I had a really good position. I shorted here, built, and then I saw this happen, and then I was like, I'll just get out on the retest once this happened, and it never retested. So I got out at break even. Contract was crushed because of this. Anyways, 3 legs down, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Bears that short here are now trapped up here, so they're gonna try and get out at break even. I don't think they get their break even though. Yeah, they don't. So bear short here, they short more here. This is their break even price, and they don't really get it. And the market gives the bulls 2 legs up. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, and then maybe the overnight session gets to leg 3 actually. Oh yeah, wow. It's a buy the close rally. I'm not trading the overnight session anymore. I'm trying to really get consistent here. But man, I want to buy that. Look at that. That's hella nice. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Anyways, guys, try to keep these around 10 minutes. I think today is the first time we kept that 10 minutes. So thank you for your time. I hope you had a good day. Let's close the week out strong Thursday and Friday. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.